I once came across this article which read, "When I'm running, I hate stopping before reaching my mileage goal because if I pause, it feels like I cut myself short. Even if my GPS reads 5 miles at the end, I did not run those miles successfully, so it does not count." The writer further says, "But this way of thinking is silly. A quick rest does not discredit my efforts. In fact, it is better to do so in the long run. If a muscle is cramping, I should stretch it. If I need a few sips of water, I should take them. Or if I just need a minute to catch my breath, it is very okay. If I neglect listening to my body, I may not be able to finish the run at all and could even end up injured." I read this article at a time when I needed to read it the most. Personally, I'm a workaholic. My schedule is go to work, come home, go to work, come home, whether it's a Monday or a Sunday, a Tuesday or a Saturday. It's all about work. And for the longest time, I had not taken a break from work. You know, we live in society or in a world where we have a lot of people talking about work hard, grind. All we hear about is hard work, the grind, the hustle. It is our story each day of our lives. We work extra hours, some run more than one job, and it even becomes hard at some point to strike a balance between work and our personal lives. Basically, we stop living and start existing. Yeah? Working is great, but I've learned over the years that if you want to work and be productive at what you do, very productive and very creative as you want to be, you can't be that if you do not take time to rest and recuperate. It is necessary when you're working to take a break. We sometimes find ourselves making those very, very small mistakes. Maybe a typo, a lot of mistakes, but they're very small mistakes, and you start wondering what is happening. This happens because our brain gets tired and just stops paying the amount of attention it is supposed to. Sometimes you go to work, sit down and look at your to-do list and you feel like you want to cry. I mean, this is simply because you are overwhelmed. You are overwhelmed. You start walking in every day in a haze of exhaustion. There comes a point when even the usual actions of your co-workers and the people around you start to tick you off. Sometimes you even start having sleepless nights. Personally, I've experienced nights of just tossing and turning and trouble falling asleep simply because I'm just not allowing my body to rest. At some point, you even start neglecting other stuff and other people around you. I mean, when is the last time you sat down to participate in your favorite hobby? You know, when you are overworked and you need a break, everything suffers. You need to focus all your energy on work because you are so distracted and stressed, and that means you don't have energy or time for other things in your life that matter. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but Do you ever look at your computer screen and the words just sort of blur? Being able to focus is essential to doing good work. And if you're having trouble focusing, then you are having trouble doing great work. And this is going to reflect on your performance, and people will begin to wonder if you are really cut out for that job. Truth is, you are cut out for the job. All you need is a little rest, a break, to recuperate and get back to work. So, do yourself a favor and take a break. It's not bad to take a break. You are simply taking care of yourself so that you have the stamina to do your best. When you feel good, you work hard. You offer to do the harder jobs and you do them well because you have the energy, you have the thrill, you have the motivation. So, if you need a break, there are several options for getting one. You can go for a long and luxurious break, or a relaxing and simple one, or something very short and sweet. You can even have just minutes long breaks that you take throughout the day to keep productivity higher, to keep from feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes try doing some desk stretches, head outside and walk 2 laps around your block or building. Or if you need to make some phone calls, step outside or into the conference room and make them while walking back and forth. The combination of movement and chatting will be a boost of energy before you head back to your desk. Or you can take a quick 15 minutes nap in your car or elsewhere where no one can see you. You'll feel much more awake and ready to get back to the grind. Or what you can do, you can watch the 7 to 10 minute opening sequence of the late night show from the night before for a quick news recap or a quick laugh. YouTube is our friend. It's my friend too. Sometimes keep a non-work book in the office to read. It will feel good to not stare at a computer for 15 minutes, and a great book can be totally inspiring. Or better still, see if a cube mate needs a break too and go grab coffee or have a walking meeting, Challenge a co-worker to a chair race. There are very many things that you can do depending on how long you want your break to be. Now, here is another challenge. Sometimes you want to take a break, but the people around you, let's talk about supervisors, co-workers, people at home, they do not facilitate or contribute to that because the responsibilities are there and other stuff. So this is how you can try to see that they also play a role in this. First of all, have non-negotiable boundaries. Professionals set boundaries or should set boundaries which give them the time and space to take care of themselves and better control how they choose to integrate their work from home and their life at home. So this includes outlining non-negotiables such as time for exercise, time for sleep, and I believe for any manager, supervisor, team leader, co-worker who appreciates and values employee welfare or team welfare should be able to respect and value and also ensure protecting health and well-being of their colleagues. Then the other thing is communicate your needs to your supervisor. or your team leader or your co-workers. Being proactive and honest about your needs and how they can be integrated with demands at work will likely be welcome and met with empathy if you find great team leaders. I mean, sometimes when you do not communicate, they cannot know. They cannot know that this person is overwhelmed and they start judging you prematurely. So it's important to communicate and then schedule breaks. Breaks are important, but schedule them. They'll be more effective because you're most likely to use your break wisely if you know it's coming. If you know I have my leave or vacation or day off or 10 minutes off at one, you can be able to use it wisely. And then sometimes you need to change locations. Yeah. You realize that you have the same routine day in and day out. Sometimes try to go out, try to find new places. Maybe you're the kind who takes breaks at home. This time try to find a new place, go there, sit there. Maybe if you always have your lunch break in office, how about you try this new spot and try to see what is there? I believe that can also be of help. You can also try to do something that is totally different from what you do for work. You understand? If your job has you sitting much of the day, don't sit. Get outside, move your body, read a book, run an errand, play with your kids, have a dinner date with your spouse, give your mother a call. Anything that allows your mind and body to wander in another direction will be tremendously effective. If you can allow yourself a mental health day, please do it. If it needs you getting off social media, please do. If it needs you keeping your sanity by taking some time for yourself, please do it. Try to do something that truly disconnects and miss out on work. This is going to help you to process and retain information. You're going to get a better sense of the bigger picture when it comes to your work. Take a break, step back, and reassess your goals and priorities to make sure that you're giving your attention to the right tasks and projects. You're only going to get this broader picture of you if you take a break. You'll actually also be more creative and you'll cultivate healthier habits. For instance, if you schedule your lunch breaks, you'll understand that you can even start incorporating healthy meals other than when you don't have breaks and whatever comes. There's a sandwich, that is it. So you'll be able to plan better and you'll get healthier habits. You schedule your sleep time, that is sleep time, and my supervisors, my team leader is going to respect that, and that is your time. It will help you to be more productive. You will surely come out with a lot of benefits. Taking a break is okay. Do yourself a favor, do your brains a favor, take a vacation, disconnect from technology if you need to, let your brain be tuned up and ready to creatively tackle the most challenging problems with a fresh perspective and energy. Sometimes all you need is a break for that major breakthrough. That break can help you to take your business to the next level. That break can help you to be promoted at work because now you're productive, you're creative, and you're doing amazing work. That break can help you to manage your team better because now you have assessed everything. Listen to your body, and please, it is okay to take a break. Work hard, grind, let the hustle continue, but include a break in that process.